Hello friends, good morning. This is yet another short video on another important topic, very specific topic about the transaction charges in future and how that can be used to take decisions for risk management. If we look at, I typically trade the Nifty 50 future. You can also, the same applies also for the Bank Nifty future. Here you see that there are two types of charges involved. One is the security transaction charge. I am not talking about the brokerage here. The brokerage will vary from plan to plan, from brokerage to broker. But here this is fixed security transaction charge. So you will have to pay for futures 0.01%. So let's take out the calculator. 0.01 plus, then there is stamp duty on future contracts. So that is futures is 0.002. So to add, you add plus 0.002. So that is something fixed. Whether you are doing intraday trading or you are doing delivery based trading, that is fixed. Plus you will have the brokerage that you pay. That means, for example, in my case, I pay 20 rupees per lot on delivery, and then also 20 plus 20 40 for one lot, and on that nearly 18% GST. So let us say 46 to 48 rupees it will come, the brokerage part. But let us assume that on an intraday basis you have no brokerage to pay. For instance, I have a plan where I pay lump sum brokerage in the beginning of the year, and for the rest of the year within that period I don't have intraday basis. I don't have to pay any brokerage, provided I am doing from my own system. That is, I am doing the intraday trades. So in an intraday trading future, this is my expenses in buying and selling one lot of futures. So one important point, this stamp duty will apply on the buy side, and 1 minute, let us go to that. STT will apply on the sell side for the futures. Okay, so I'm talking about futures here. So essentially you are paying stamp duty for while buying and STT while selling. So on one lot it is 0.012 percentage. Now let us divide it by 100. This is all in percentage. So this into 50, because one lot size is 50. So this is a golden number, we should remember, 0.006. So this is the expense of one lot. Okay, including the your STT and stamp duty. Now you just need to multiply this number 0.006 by whatever is the price of the Nifty. Let's say 17,300. So roughly I will be paying 103 to 105 rupees. That will be my intraday charge for one transaction, one buy, one sell, or one sell, one buy. So now if I do 5 such transactions, so that will cost me 500 rupees. Sorry, so 10 so 5, so 10, let's say 4 into 5, so that will cost me around 520 rupees. That would be trading for 5 intraday trades. Now what is this significant? So suppose I have a stop loss of 60 rupees for one trade. So stop loss of 60 rupees means so let us for a moment keep it here, put a minus sign because it is our expense. So this, so suppose I have a stop loss of 50 rupees. So 50 into 50 is, now instead of keeping this stop loss, what I am going to do, I am going to reduce my stop loss, and say suppose I will keep a very humble of 25 rupees stop loss. So 25 into 50, so I am taking this 1250 rupees as the stop loss, and make repeated, and if this is it I will go out, and if needed I will again come back. I will can take multiple attempts because my cost of doing business on an intraday basis is nominal. So it is 103 to 105 rupees per transaction. So what I am going to do henceforth is even reduce the amount of stop loss. So if I have got a feeling that the trade is not going in my way, I am not feeling, so let's say my trader's gut feeling is that I am not feeling very comfortable. So instead of just waiting for the stop loss to get hit, we can keep a shorter stop loss and get out. By the way, what is the significance of this number 1250? So I'll just show you one thing. So here yesterday I coded one strategy. Whatever is the strategy, that we can talk later, that is not even the here. So if you see the overview of this strategy, so it is running on a half an hour frame and it is giving this kind of return. So it looks very impressive. Per trade is average trade is 2099. So if I look at the performance summary, and this by the way is the list of trades from 2020 Jan. So roughly around 2 years, slightly more than 2 years of data. So it's a reasonably trustable performance, because backtest based on just last 6 months or 3 months data is not so much reliable. And you see here, I'll draw your, so these are all the parameters. What was the net profit? This was the net profit, this was the net loss, and 47% of the trades are profitable, but a win to loss ratio is almost 2:1, and average trade is 2099. So if I take the half of this average trade, that is 2099 by 2, 2099 and 2090 by 2, let us do. So it is around 1045. So I will not keep stop loss beyond this far away. So what I have said is, so this is by 50 is 20. So we can max keep 25 points. So that is how I will decide. So when you like an algorithm that you will probably use, look at the average trade, average gain per trade, and take the half of that. Maybe if that is too small for your liking, so half of that is coming around what, 1100 rupees. So maybe you increase it slightly to define your stop loss. So that is what I am going to do from henceforth, because what I have seen is now the markets are so volatile, just keeping a big stop loss makes no sense, because earlier when the transaction charges were high, then bar going in and going out was a expensive business. But now you see 5 times I can go in and go out, exit the trade and pay 500 rupees. So pay the 500 rupees, reduce it the margin of stop loss. So that is what I am going to do. And as I say, I make these videos for myself. When I am talking to this, whatever plans I have, I talk to myself and I am recording the video. I can come back to this video later. So in this way my